Welcome to 2020 Insight Gold, a customizable survey tool that can be used for traditional 360-degree feedback as well as for team performance and employee engagement surveys. Using an example of 360 feedback, I'll show you how to use the program to gather feedback from managers, peers, and direct reports to identify a person's strengths and opportunities for development. 2020 Insight Gold has three major components: System Manager, Project Manager, and Web Response. Let's begin with a brief look at System Manager. System Manager is like a large file cabinet that contains the folders and files you'll use when setting up your surveys. You'll find a wealth of resources, such as our extensive survey library, which contains more than 1,100 items. The Relationship Library contains the most commonly used rater perspectives. The Reports section library has all the reports contained in the software. The Scale Library offers the 5 most commonly used scales for surveys. System Manager also stores the files you create, such as participant rosters and customized survey items. To use any of the files stored here, you simply browse them into your projects. Create individual surveys inside this folder. The Advanced Report module allows you to combine data from survey projects to compare and contrast data over multiple years, or roll up data across several surveys. You'll create your advanced reports in this folder. From this screen, you can also link to 2020 Power User, an excellent resource for those who will serve as facilitators. You'll find case studies, articles, and materials for conducting workshops for participants. You'll also learn more about 360-degree feedback, asking the right questions up front, and implementing successful feedback projects. Now, let's look at a project. I created a leadership assessment inside the Projects folder. The Home tab displays the 7 steps that take you through setting up a project, requesting feedback, gathering data, and printing reports. Tab 1 contains the people who are participating in the survey. The blue icon represents subjects, the people receiving feedback, and the red icons represent raters, the people giving feedback. Of course, it's possible for subjects to also give feedback to other subjects. They would still have a blue icon. Licenses are purchased for each subject. They can receive feedback from an unlimited number of raters. There is no per-rater charge. Tab 2 contains the relationships for this survey. A relationship is the association of the rater to the subject. Relationships are assigned to respondents in Tab 5, Respondent Selection. Our subjects will rate themselves and get feedback from a vice president, supervisor, peers, and direct reports. Tab 3 contains the 10-point agreement scale for rating performance. The scale asks, how strongly do you agree that STAR performs this action well? STAR is replaced with the subject's name in the actual assessment. The 5 scale descriptors range from strongly disagree to strongly agree. You can customize the scale inside the project and create different scale descriptors. Choose the scale range by clicking the up and down arrows. Tab 4 contains the items or behaviors to be assessed. Items are grouped in categories as you see here. Items requiring scaled responses, ranging from 1 to 10 in this survey, have the pink icon. Open-ended questions, also called summary questions, have the yellow question mark icon and require a text-only response. In Tab 5, you assign raters to subjects. The display shows the subject name and the number of respondents assigned. To assign respondents, you simply select a relationship in the middle, click a name in the pool of respondents on the left, and drag and drop the name on the right. Then, click Save. After completing tabs 1 through 5, it's time to synchronize the project with Web Response. Now let's take a few minutes to find out what's there. Web Response is the online component of the program, where you distribute the survey to raters and collect their responses. You can also do additional customization here. Testing the survey lets you see the assessment as the respondents will see it, using a dummy subject, ensuring the survey looks exactly as you'd like it to. After testing, you send out respondent invitations, track respondent progress, and send reminders. As respondents complete their surveys, this meter indicates the percentage of surveys completed. At the end of the survey period, click Close Survey to lock it and keep respondents from logging in. Back in Project Manager, the completed column in Tab 5 shows the number of raters who completed surveys on each subject. Tab 6 gives you the same information as Tab 5, but in a different format. This screen lists your raters, the number of subjects they are rating, and the number of surveys they completed. A checkmark to the left of the name indicates that the rater has completed all assigned surveys. Tab 7 is used to print reports. Each subject gets a report consisting of several report sections listed here. Use the reports as is or customize them. You don't have to print all the report sections. Choose only the sections you'd like to include in the report. You can also add introductory pages that you create yourself. There's no fee for printing reports, so you can print as many reports as you like in many different formats. Print project reports for a snapshot of all the subjects combined. Use them to determine training needs for the whole group or to set up mentoring programs. This has been a quick overview of 2020 Insight Gold. Now that you've seen how the program works, let's talk about what it can do for you and your business. Give us a call or email us, and we'll put you in touch with one of our value-added resellers.